Here on Relationship Reddit, we have a guy, a 25-year-old male. His girlfriend, who's 22 years old and a female, wants to share our incomes. Thing is, I make roughly 7 times as much. Advice, please. Oh, guys, give your advice below. I mean, is there anything more you gotta say than run? Well, let's get into this. So here's the deal. Me and my girlfriend have been together for a little under 3 years and have been living together for a few months. My girlfriend takes college classes and works part-time. I finished college 2 years ago, quickly got hired by the company I did my internship at, and within a year I got a promotion and a large pay raise, and I am now making roughly $150K a year while she makes $20K a year. First off, congrats, man. Good job. $150K a year, guys. Wow. I mean, good for him and good for anyone that makes anything like that. Remember, I'm an ex-school teacher. After I had my master's degree, I was making about $40K a year after 5 years experience with a master's degree. So $150K, holy cow. But anyway, the first thing that I want to point out for this guy is that if you and your girlfriend have been living together for a little under 3 years, check out in your area ASAP right now what is common law in your state, in your area there, because that can be something just from living with a woman. You brothers have helped me understand this in the comments, that you can actually be on the hook in some states if you just live with a woman for a certain amount of time, and it might be like 3 years or something, but check your local state for common law practices there. Now she moved in with me a few months ago into the place I bought, so I pay nearly all costs. Mortgage, electricity, water, etc. The only things she pays herself are non-essentials like Spotify, phone bill, Netflix, and so forth. All right, this already sounds like you are her parent. Like, seriously, this sounds like what most people have hookups with their parents. Like, okay, you pay for your cell phone bill, you pay for, Netflix, Spotify, and then, when you're living with your parents, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you are her parent right now paying for her, aka sugar daddy. Now, recently, we got into a huge fight where she demanded we pool our money together and spend what is left after essential costs together. Whereas currently I pay basically every essential in my own stuff, use a bit to enjoy myself, and put the rest into my savings. Smart man. Do not change that part. Now and actually I got to take that back. Not smart man. You're already paying for everything that she's doing, but at least you haven't agreed to this yet, man. Now she seems to be jealous I got a lot more to spend, which is not really true since after monthly costs, I put the majority in my savings account. She's not going to understand that. It's either her money or it's useless, basically. It's her money or useless. She doesn't care that you're actually making a really smart long-term decision by putting it into or saving your money. In my eyes, she already gets an easy ride, and honestly, she is just, when it comes with the money she does have, she spends it on crap like stupidly expensive clothes and then complains she is broke at the end of the month. Oh, we are seeing some red flags. So what do? I hate to put money in the way of our relationship, but if I am honest, I am questioning my relationship as there is no way I am going to let her essentially spend my salary on stupid stuff. Okay, guys, by now you probably have plenty of advice you can give. Definitely go ahead and give it below. What I'm already seeing, many things, but the first thing is look into your common law, the laws there, because this sounds like a woman that is looking for a free load. Okay, I have heard of many wives, like if you're married to a woman and then you have all this money and then she's like, yeah, we need to pool that together and spend it. Like that, to me, I understand that to a degree. Again, that's why I never want to get married. There's, a lot of reasons, but at least that's understandable. If a woman your girlfriend is demanding you that makes 7 times more money than her, that you pool your money together, just take a little, take a look into your crystal ball and just guess what this is going to be like if you ever were to get any more serious with her. Now, with that being said, since you can already see long term that this is there's way too many red flags. I mean, honestly, these days, if she would have to be like a unicorn angel to even consider anything long term with a woman, and this is already like the opposite. You're already seeing all these crazy red flags. Now that you see all these red flags, right, there's no reason that you would want to end up with this girl long term, because this would be a nightmare. Imagine all the demands she'll make when you're actually married and you have no way to run, nowhere to go and run from. So you already know that she's out long term. Now it's like, why are you in a? And it sounds like you're living together again. That's not gonna be a good move anyway. If you're gonna be in a relationship, living together is not a good move. So, quite honestly, I definitely would pull the plug on this one, because if she's demanding this out of you already, just even if you just like basically tell her, hey, no, I'm already paying for all this other stuff. There's no, I'm not going to pool our money together. She will not stop here. If she just already and you are actually sort of considering this, then she will at least compromise with you, and she's going to try to take something from you. She's going to at least be like, well, okay, well, fine. Can't you give me blah, 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 at least a certain amount? And that might sound good to you because she shot for the moon, getting you to pool all of your money together with her. And now she's going to try to backtrack a little bit. Man, I would run away, and I would run away fast. Yeah, so with all those red flags adding up, simple answer, run away. And when I say don't do this, I would break up with her, because from here on out, again, when you're in a relationship, I already talked about this in just a recent video, that when you're living with a woman, you won't get her on her best behavior. I mean, obviously, because look, she has the balls to try to demand you pay half of after you're already paying for living and all this stuff. Man, yeah, you got to run away. She is looking for money, and she is not going to stop here. This is not going to be something that just goes away like, oh, you said no, and then she's totally fine. No, she is going to keep nagging you about this, and the fact that you live together, she's going to start withholding sex or doing other little games. I would run away, stay single, just focus on yourself for a while, take a big deep breath, and just enjoy that money you're getting. Start to really kind of rethink what you're looking for in your life, and just put this girl out of your life, get some distance from her, and take a step back probably from the dating game, and just like, make sure this type of situation doesn't happen again, because this can be a scary one. And yeah, look into the common law thing, just so you don't get yourself on the hook for something crazy. Okay, top comments here. I too would like a free $65K a year. Me too, man. Yeah. So does my savings account. Yeah, sure. So does my student loans. I already paid my, okay. All right, nothing good so far. Pay off the house or invest. Do not ever let her make mortgage payments or give you money for that. That can have legal implications. Relationships die or thrive on 4 main viewpoints: kids, religion, in-laws, finances. And already the finances is gone out of there. Sounds like she has low regard. Okay, this sounds like a pretty thought out thing. I don't want to read it all right now, but okay, anyway, guys. What would you say to him? What advice would you have? And again, I think that most of you guys watching this, we're all gonna have pretty similar advice. Run away. But also, like, how do you do this? How do you break something like this off without her going crazy on you? See, this is another thing that guys don't necessarily think about, is when you're in a relationship and the breakups can be brutal and bad, and then you have to deal with all of that other stuff, explaining the stories to people and all that stuff. Again, there's a lot of reasons why staying single is just so much easier. But how would you guys do it if you were to break this off with her? How do you do it without her burning down his house, man? She's already trying to demand 7 times his money. She's got some crazy in her. So I would be careful with that about how you break it off, but I definitely think you should break it off. And guys, share your thoughts below. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe. Peace.